Sup, man? Sup, guys? Right, let's just quickly figure out which. Bear with me. Yeah, I will analyze. Just bear with me 1 second. I'm just share the link around. I'm just gonna quickly put a setting it up quickly still. Bear with me. What's up, guys? Right, share this link around. Aspect ratio a bit dead. Right, let's look at. I haven't got you on the side here, so let me just figure this out for a second. Just gonna quickly move this and then we're gonna get started. Share it around and then we'll look at Bitcoin, about what it's done and everything. Let me just share this on Twitter. Be 1 second. Right. What was it? VRA plan to buy. I don't know if it'll dump more. Well, I'll give you my opinion on what's happening with Bitcoin, etc. as well, because that is important. Let me just get the chat up on my phone so I can see what's going on. Right. There's one more person that needs. Right. Okay, so let's just look at Bitcoin for now. It's pretty mad. You kind of, I did say this in I think one of the previous live stream. So let's just turn this off. That was the previous all-time high. So on a weekly look, you can see it does this many times. So it will take, this is called a swing failure pattern. What's happened? If you can hear me all right, that'd be great if you could tell me. But basically what happens is, on a swing failure pattern, it happens multiple times. It's another reason why I took a short down here, this short here. Just, well, it didn't go down that far, but basically what happens, a swing failure pattern is when you take the highs, and because there's so many longs opening at those highs, so for example, this is a swing failure pattern. I'll show you. I'm rambling on, but quickly. You've got, these are the all-time highs there, yeah? What happens is, price comes back up to those highs again, and so many longs open now because they think, oh, we're going to take this high. As soon as this high is taken, so many longs open, but then those longs get trapped. And then we've taken that high, but then we come back down. So in essence, loads of people would take a short there. I've taken a head short around here based off that because if you look at a bit, the way I see it is everybody is getting over bullish now, and we do need some sort of correction after going up this much. A lot of retail traders have come back into the market as well, which is crazy. I've had like probably 6 or 7 messages this week alone. It's only been 2 days, asking me what their thoughts about crypto. They have not been in crypto for years now, a couple of years. They haven't been through this bear market that we were in, the accumulation period, and then now they want to know what's going on with crypto now. Now it's getting in the news, now it's getting to all-time highs, now they're breaking even. What crypto should I get into, etc. So that's the first logical step that I'm thinking right now. Now we've taken those all-time highs. Let's not say that we can't have this little retracement, taken the all-time highs, and then come back up. Have a little consolidation period and then come back up. We could do that, but what I'm trying to say is, because we're so bullish at the moment, the market sentiment is so bullish, I wouldn't be surprised if this was the top for now. Everybody's too bullish in my eyes. The time to be bullish is down here, obviously, but no one's going to be able to time the top, but eventually, I'm not saying that this is the top, but another thing I'll show you as well is USDT dominance as well. But for example, look at here. I'll show you now USDT dominance. So each time we've come off here, that has been the local top for Bitcoin, or the higher time frame top. So look, if you look here, what's that? 8th of November 2021. And we go back to Bitcoin. 8th of November 2021. See, 8th of November was the top, with a week of the top, and on USDT dominance, that was the top as well. Now this trend line, we are coming back to it, and technically we have, I wouldn't say it's exactly touched, but it is a very big factor. That in confluence with all-time highs is a nice indicator factor of why I took that short, as well as all of the opening longs that were open, millions and millions and millions of long. Are you not see it at 100k this year? I mean, we can see retracement, but it's not then got. Possibly we could, but the way I see it is we're way too bullish. The whole market is too bullish. I've not seen one negative thing about Bitcoin at this moment in time. And think about all the retail that are coming straight back into it. The retail don't win in any market. They'll win for a little bit, but they don't win. And now you've got these massive hedge funds coming in and stuff and fueling the price. They're buying. Everybody's just thinking. If it was me and I was an institution, you'd be thinking, oh, everyone's really bullish. The amount of liquidity of selling here would have been really good for them as well. And let's say if we end the week like that, it's not a very good sign, is it? It's not a very good candle. That's a reversal candle, that is. If it ends here. On the daily, doesn't look that, I mean, you've got this bullish structure. We could still just move sideways for a little bit, which would be nice, because these parabolic moves upwards are not sustained unless prices moving sideways for a little bit. Like it builds that support and structure that it needs. But yeah, like we can go to the Bitcoin. Yeah, like look at that. Extreme greed. I wouldn't be buying now, personally, Bitcoin. Alts, we'll look at some alts if you want, but the alts largely depend on what's going on with ETH and Bitcoin in general. So Bitcoin, if you want alts to succeed, you want your alts to have the best chance of succeeding. I had this argument with someone else recently, but the way I see it is, I'm not gonna get into any alt unless it's gonna outperform Bitcoin. The only way for me to increase the chances of that is, obviously you get your Dogecoin, you get your Shiba that's going parabolic, and you get all these ones that will, the anomalies. But the way I see it is, if ETH Bitcoin isn't going up on a higher time frame compared to Bitcoin, ETH Bitcoin, the valuation of Ethereum against Bitcoin is going up on a higher time frame. I wouldn't get into any of those other alts. That said, I do have a lot of other alts I'm still holding. I hold a lot of Link, which is now dumping, but this was a leverage long that I'm in. That's I always put my entries on the chart so I can clearly see, but that leverage long I'm still in, $12, so still hefty up that. Render is this key level. I want it to come back to this level here. That's when I'm going to be buying some more for long-term bag, because I do like Render. But yeah, these corrections are needed. However, as you can see, all of these alts are bleeding bad against Bitcoin. Bitcoin's down 8%. This will happen. This will burn a lot more. It's actually dumping more now. So yeah. Are we not to see, when we see consolidation for Bitcoin, we should see altcoins making moves? Yeah, so when there's a guy on Twitter, let me see if I got it up, guy called Rectproof, you might have heard of him. He made a really good analogy of how the money flows in crypto. Here it is. So you've got the initial drive of Bitcoin, which has been happening over this massive bull period. What's been happening then is the major alts will come and follow it a little bit, but once Bitcoin starts to range sideways, like here, for example, in this period here, or in this period here, before this little dump, but in this period here, when Bitcoin's moving up, that's when you get the alts moving. So I should go back to it. You get the alts ranging. And then the next part of the cycle is Bitcoin still ranging. The major alts are starting to range like Bitcoin. That's when the lower caps start getting in. And then you either get a resuming period of Bitcoin, bullish scenario such as here. So you've got the Bitcoin ranging, and it comes to the bottom of the range, traps all those early shorts, and then shoots up. Like it's done here. So it had this range here. Ooh. And it came down, trapped all those early shorts, and then shot upwards, resuming the bullish period. But then also you get a bearish period. So it's a swing failure pattern on either side, just like what potentially might be happening. What potentially might be happening now with Bitcoin, as you can see. But yeah, that's what usually happens in a cycle flow of the money. If you want some alts, this is why, if you just take emotion out of everything that you're doing, you just look at it objectively, you look at it so there's no emotion. If you are coming back into the market now and you're like, fuck, Bitcoin's gone up. It was down here last time I saw it, or it was down here last time I saw it, and I've not been looking at it that much, and then now it's at 62k. Why on earth would you buy now? Why would you buy now? Because of the what if it goes up? Fair enough, but surely you want to just take a breather and then just come back to it when there's an opportunity to long. There's an opportunity to buy some more on a higher time frame. I mean, I just feel like that's the best scenario. Like, here's a perfect example of a swing failure pattern. This is just a trading where you'd hedge your bets. So imagine you didn't know this massive move was going to happen. We've just moved up loads. This high was a significant high because it was the point of control of this previous range. Point of control meaning, point of control meaning that is the point of control. You've got the value area low and the value area is where the most volume is within this section of the range. So you can see another swing failure pattern. Swing failure patterns are the best higher time frame trades to take, or even just indicator. Like if you had Bitcoin, you're holding it, it's come to all-time highs. Why not take some profit? That's what I did. In fact, I'll even be honest with you. I've got I think I might have it on here. I took a trade here, but I've sold there. So I sold back here, 61. Not all of my Bitcoin, just a portion of it, because healthy profits. Why not take some profit? Yes, it has gone up another 13%, but we rode this from 180%. I mean, it's all about playing it safe. It was so unexpected, the Bitcoin move. Yeah, it's gonna be unexpected because it waits for the least amount of people to be in it, then it will start moving, or the least amount of people to just zone off and not look at it anymore. Do you remember this period here when we were down in the dumps and we came up and then we came down? Everyone was just flip-flopping, and then it was gearing up here. It was loading here. But yeah, let me just... see if there's any more chat. Do you want me to look at any alts? We'll look at some alts quickly. We'll look at ETH first. So just like the Bitcoin had a swing failure pattern here, the first thing that's on my mind is we've got this weekly level. If we close above this is a weekly. I'm looking at the higher time frame first, but if we close below this weekly, that's a swing failure pattern of this high, as well as this weekly untapped level, which would have held us up. Sharp, isn't it? But you do get these coming up, so it's hard to say right now what's going to happen, but at this moment in time, you can clearly see a rejection of the all-time high at this moment in time. You just got to wait for the daily closes, and you got to wait for the 1 hour closes, 4 hour closes, and then daily closes, and then end of the week. If that ends like that, then I personally I'd be reassessing what's going on, seeing if everybody gets bearish, see what happened with the market sentiment, seeing if there's any opportunities. At the moment, I'm sitting in my short, I'm happy. Audio, is that an alt or is that bad with my audio? Is that bad audio? Give it a little like as well, the thing. But you can see, look, fear and greed. Let's just go on Twitter. Twitter's the best sentiment rider. So don't listen to what they're saying, just read it. Still very bullish. See, look, that's good news. That's what I was saying. Long wise, people are opening these longs. I'll try and get exo charts on this laptop. Yeah, I'll have a look at audio USDT as well. Share this stream around and share it as many group chats as you possibly can. There's one group chat I wanted to put it in, which I'm just doing now. But yeah, share it in as many group chats as you possibly can. Oh, might have left it. I can't even see it anymore. Okay, audio. I'll have a look now. Audio, you just name the alt you want me to look at and I'll have a look at it. But the path, what I was trying to get at is if you look at how everybody's looking at it. Let's try and find. See, look, the valuations are still low and you'll still be able to build your own crypto for it, build the ultimate altcoin. People are just trying to shill stuff. Dogecoin skyrocketed 95% in the past week. Yep, but where is it now? It's down 13% from that. So what, from this past week, up 44%, down 25% from that peak. Audio needs to hold the monthly level to stay bullish. Well, let's have a little look. Bernard, I don't know if you've seen what I've put. I've been talking about, but I've been talking about these swing failure patterns that happen time and time again, and how bullish. I'm just trying to stay objective here, but how bullish crypto Twitter is. How you need corrections in order for price to move up, and we've just moved up pretty much. So yeah. You're either looking at the charts or you're looking at the news. You won't be don't look at both, because you're gonna get conflicted and be like, oh, well, someone's just bought this amount of Bitcoin, but why is the price dumping? Because that will happen. News and technical analysis comes hand in hand, but the technical analysis, if you have everything plotted, news will just speed it up or slow it down. But yeah, we'll look at audio quickly now. And then we'll look at NXRA, I think. Are you on about this monthly level, Bernard? Yeah, so at the moment we've got this latest weekly, which we've just rejected from. Hit the value area high of it. Now we're coming back down to the point of control. So we've got this level here at 28.20, and then you've got point of control. Obviously you've got to find the confluences between them all, but I've never actually heard of this coin, so I can't even tell you anything about it, but yeah, it don't look that good. It looks like it's reached the value area and then getting rejected from it, unless you can comes back down here, back into this range. It's not. Good work, been listening for a while, good job. I've got to jump on the call now. Alright, sound. Yeah, alright, I'll catch you in a bit. What else is there? There's ETH Bitcoin was what I was on about. You don't want to look at any alts other than ETH Bitcoin, I'd say. ETH Bitcoin's kind of just ranging, like I said before many times, the higher time frame. Once we get back into this value area, then I'm going to start properly looking at alts and looking at what I'm missing. But I would say about ETH, is, it's only going to fall. If Bitcoin starts dumping loads now, ETH is. What FI looks like something. Never even heard of these coins. But we'll have a look. It's getting rejected from this monthly at the moment. Oh. Hit the value area high. I think most alts are going to be looking very similar at the moment. But hit the value area high. How much has it got left now? 12% to go down to that midpoint, and then 27% down to that monthly. Like I said, if it doesn't break that, you're looking to stay in this range for a little bit longer. I sold my umbrella, by the way. I can get rid of that entry now. Oh, I still hold a tiny bit of it. But I don't like, it was too much, ranging too much. Needed to go. It needed to go. Dot. I bet you Dot's going to be showing similar from the value area high. Especially on the debt. Oh, well, don't have the trading view premium on this account. Of these highs, did a swing failure pattern of these highs. Yeah. Swing failure patterns are the easiest to look at and easiest to get into trades because you're looking at higher time frame pivots. But yeah. I'm not getting bearish. Well, I am pretty bearish. I've been pretty bearish since we came up, and since loads of people have come back into crypto, only because of those reasons, not because of any factors or anything. But other than that, if this actually loads, see value area high. Value area high. When we hit something like a value area high, that is an area that the price is valued too high in that fixed range. If I scrolled out and put it from, if I pulled it from the top, the value area high is going to be much higher because there's more volume, possibly at the top. So look, it is much higher, and there's a lot more volume going on here. But within this range, the value area high is at the top here, but from the all-time high, the value area high is here. So it all changes. I just wanted to go over Bitcoin and give you my opinion on it. S&P. Any other coins you want me to look at before I go? Because it was only going to be a quick one. Was it going to be a long one? See who else is in here. There's 5 viewers in here. 5 viewers, but only 3 likes. Oh, 3 likes, fair enough. Sub as well if you're not subbed. Trying to big this up. The only way I'll be doing more is if I get more interaction and if I get more. So sub, noties on. Bitcoin's dumping. We do have this daily over here as well, and that will provide some support, some sort of support. Let's whack that there. Coming up to it now. Oh, I really wish I had exo charts on here. Horrible candle. Yeah, this don't look like a nice structure. We break this structure, we're going to start coming down. Not much support here. Daily wise, got daily here. We move just up, we move up fast, we can come down just as fast. So you remember that. In the near future, and everyone going into quick fall, we should see a bearish move in correction. Maybe, the way I see it is when retail come back in, especially at the tops, I'm using this as a personal factor because I know how many people have messaged me who have not in crypto, who are asking about crypto. And that's usually a nice sign that we are overdone a little bit. So yeah, it usually is a nice sign that we have come down a little bit. Down 10%. That'll scare some people. But as I said, we'll just see what this daily happens. We'll have a look on the lower time frame. Let's just chart a little bit on the lower time frame for people. If you're in any longs or if you're in any positions, hopefully I can give a little bit more clarity of what's going on. This is a very low time frame that I'm looking at now, so don't. Upside wise, we've got a daily up here that needs to be tapped. Doesn't need to be tapped, but if the day closes like this, which is likely that it will, yeah, we've got an upside target there. What I would say is, yes, we've come down a lot, and we are coming down a lot, and we've liquidated a lot of people. That's healthy. If we were to go up now, you can't have too many people in profit making money even when it's going up. Not everybody's going to be making money when it's going up. People are obviously long in the top and realize it's coming down. So let me have a little look. BTC liquidations. Is it this one? There's a website that shows you all the live liquidations. There we go. Let's look at Bitcoin. I like to just look at Bybit. 3K. These all shorts. $55 million people are still longing a lot, so. Don't know if these are open, but look at that, 87% long rate liquidations. That's how many people have been stomped out just now. Even that's better even. Look, you can see on the 28th how many shorts got fucked. And if you go on the 28th here, it's probably here when it happened. Then came back up, or here, no, it was here actually, price went up and all those shorts, and then here, the longs, a lot more longs. Right, I'm going to be ending if there's no other alts in the next minute or so, there's no other longs, I will end the stream. Just wanted to say those things and not to worry. Try and stay zoned in and try and stay not obsessing over, oh, what's going on, ping-ponging. You need to just stay calm, relaxed, and you will be able to see everything a little bit more clearer based on what's being presented in front of you. I have looked at the USDT dominance, but I will just go through it again one more time. The USDT dominance hasn't reached that trend line, but we are getting a bounce. It's not a major bounce, but that's a reversal sign. That's a hammer candle. And like I said, for example, November the 8th, 2021, on the weekly time frame, if we go back to Bitcoin, that was November the 8th, 2021, the high. So that's when we reached this. We've gone through Sol. I haven't gone through Sol. Hasn't come to my buy level yet though. Sol swing failure pattern of that high as well. Oh no, hasn't even reached it on that exchange. Let's have a look at Sol USD Coinbase. No, it's just got rejected from this high, which is equally just as bad. So let's just see if it holds these levels, these old levels. Got a weekly above it if it closes like this, but not much to really be said about that. If you look at the Bitcoin pairs as well, Bitcoin pairs are very important about what it shows. I'm going to go soon, so I'm just going to quickly fly through these. Stone USD. Coinbase. There we go. Rejected from that old weekly, but doesn't really count. We're just in range, like in most alts. I guarantee this will probably be a value area high or something. No, the value area is down here. But if we... No, value area is still here. So yeah, if we stay above this value area, then we can look for Doge to go higher. But at the moment, if it comes back in here, then we're range bound again, like the other alts. But apart from that, that's all I wanted to say about Bitcoin. 10% on the day, still dumping. Have we come down to that daily yet? Oh, have we come down to that daily yet? No, I might just wait a sec. A hot minute. Because it looks like it might bleed out. Market cipher, you don't need to pay for market cipher. Remember that. Look at that slope. The curvature. The curvature. Let's see if it hits this daily. Hopefully it'll have some sort of reaction here. But I can just see it either blasting through it, potentially. What I could see it doing is this, on a smaller time frame. Where is it? Coming down, taking this low here, and then coming back up and ranging for a little bit, coming back into this other previous range that we were in. Or we could just slice straight through it. But just as fast as it goes up, it can come back down just as fast. So you remember that. And yeah, I'll see you in a bit. That was a quick stream. I'm going to try and bring some more content out and stuff, but just sub and yeah, sub, like and subscribe. But yeah, I'll see you in a bit. So